Alan Smerdon. My allowance is through, isn't it? I'll check. Can he find some other expression for change? Always disapprove.
He's just jealous, man, because he doesn't have a mama to send him money from home.
Right.
Yes, it's here. How much would you like? I'll have it all.
In 5.
Hurry up, hurry up. Come down.
Mum?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Thank you. What do I owe you?
Call it now.
Yes?
Sure you're all right, madam?
Yeah, fine.
Hello? Anyone around? Hello? Hello?
Frightened you, did I? Stay that way. Fear's one of those fleeting expressions. It's hard to capture.
Where is everybody?
In town, it's Friday. Collect allowance from home day. Lucky for some, I'm unlucky. Pick my loot where I can find it. Ah, you got a good face. Fear's hard to capture.
So you go around frightening people.
Oh, only the pretty ones.
Where's Alan?
Alan?
Yes, Alan Smerdon. Is he here?
You know him?
Slightly. I knew him as a kid.
Well, hello there.
Well, what have we got here?
Must be one of the help the hippie help himself people. Al?
Don't you remember me? Abigail Carson. I'm your half-cousin.
Well, honey, I just love to have you as my half-cousin.
Or even a whole one.
But I'm afraid you got the wrong man. There's the man you want. Say maybe a blast from the past.
I wouldn't have recognized you. But then it must be 15 years.
Put him out of his misery. She's your half-cousin.
Uncle Jeff's daughter. Oh, come on. I'm Abby.
Cousin Abby? Well, this is a surprise.
Yes, it was meant to be.
15 years, huh?
Close on.
You didn't recognize me. I got more handsome, I guess. I'd have got around to you. Yeah, you're definitely the Uncle Jeff's daughter. The same look. It's great to see you, Abby. Come on, let's drink to that. What'll it be?
Scotch on the rocks?
Scotch can do, but no rocks. We live the simple life there, Abby. It doesn't run to a freezer.
Well, scotch and no rocks then.
If it helps, I've learned that no true Scotsman would ever ice his national drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
This used to be an English pub.
You really have gone native, haven't you?
I guess so.
Turned your back on the States?
Oh, I didn't say that. The US of A is still home to me.
Turned your back on your family then?
Abby, I've been busy.
Too busy to write? Your mother worries about you terribly.
Well, I write when I can.
Well, you could call her sometimes.
I've tried, never made the connection.
And when she calls you, you're never here.
I told you I'm busy.
Her health doesn't improve. She hardly ever leaves her bed now.
Well, you can tell her I'm fine, can't you? An eyewitness.
You really should write. She says it's only the bank statements keeps her in touch sometimes. But as long as you keep drawing your allowance, she knows you're still alive.
Well, I tell you what. I'll write her a long, long letter. And you can take it back with you. Maybe a painting, too.
She'd like that.
When will she get it?
What?
The letter. How long before you go back?
Oh, a couple of weeks.
Quick flip around Europe?
I've already done that. England's my last stop. I promised your mother I'd look you up.
I'm glad you did. Thanks. But don't stay around long enough to make me homesick.
Oh, no fear of that.
So, how long are you figuring on staying?
Just a few days.
Well, I tell you what. There's a pretty good hotel about 15 miles away. I could call them.
Oh, but I'd like to stay here. Really get into the country. Could I?
Here?
Yes. Well, there must be room for me somewhere. As far as I can see, you have the whole village.
But Abby, this isn't your kind of place.
Try me.
Alan. Alan, it worked. The firing worked. I've done it at last. Pure copper red. Look.
That's fantastic. Just fantastic. It's beautiful.
May I see?
Oh, Burl, this is my half-cousin, Abby Carson from the States. She's going to be staying with us for a while.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, come on, Abby. I'll show you your room. But I warn you, palatial it ain't. Well, This is it. Not much, but it's home.
It's lovely.
See you later.
Thank you.
Better be careful, or half Cousin Abby might not approve.
Doing that, and fear won't be a fleeting expression. It'll be permanently etched on my face.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I walk soft.
Yes, well, you darn well did.
You're right. I'm carving a tableau. Joan of Arc. You're Joan. Just before she went to the stake.
We've made our own little world here. It's not perfect, but it suits me.
You don't miss all you had?
What did I have? Material things, fancy clothes, flash cars. What is there amiss? On the other hand, here you can discover things. About life, about yourself. Take Frank, for instance. Till a couple of years ago, he was a mechanic. A garage hand working on other people's status symbols. Then he discovered there was more in his hands. Found he could carve, sculpt. Changed his whole outlook.
Yeah, I used to be edgy, too. Always spoiling my way in and out of fights. Aggressive. These hands have done a deal of harm in the time. But since I started carving, I haven't lost my temper in quite a while, have I?
What about you?
Much the same as Alan. A rich family full of materialistic values and yet no real ones. I turned my back on them.
Completely.
How do you mean?
Well, Al hasn't turned right away, has he? He still accepts money from his family.
And why not? They're rich, they can afford it. Well, mine can too. Well, we still have to eat.
And buy materials. We take money and convert it into something more worthwhile. And that doesn't conflict with my philosophy.
You make it sound all so convincing. You might even convert me into staying on.
No, I don't think you'd fit in here, Abby.
Maybe you're right. Takes a special sort of dedication, I guess. What did Doug make of it?
Doug?
Yes, Douglas Sadler. You went to high school together.
Oh, sure. But how do you mean, what did he make of it?
When he came here.
He's never been here.
What, are you covering for him?
Abby, you're not making sense. Did you ever meet a Douglas Sadler?
No.
What made you think he had been here?
He told me.
How could he tell you? He was never here.
It was 2 months ago. This is going to sound crazy.
It sure does.
We didn't notice it until we started going steady together at college. That's when it happened.
What happened?
We found we had this thing between us, a psychic link, telepathy, call it whatever you want. The deeper we fell in love, the stronger it got. He'd be kept working late and I'd know. My car had run out of gas in the middle of nowhere and he knew. He'd come out to help me. It got so we didn't have to call each other up anymore.
Hey, Western Union had better watch out.
Let her finish.
Well, a few months ago we discussed marriage. I wanted to marry him, I still do. Doug wasn't so sure. He decided on a trip to Europe, the full tour, but he was really coming here to see you. He always admired you, Al, you know that? Envied you for having the courage to go your own way. Well, I agreed to let him come, I had to. It was either that or lose him. 2 months ago he arrived in England, and that's the last I heard of him. That's the last anybody's heard of him. Until he told me about coming here.
But I keep telling you he didn't come here.
I got this message. It was confused. Maybe distance affects that kind of thing. I don't know. But it was about you and it was about this place. As soon as I saw it, I knew. He must have been here.
No.
No, he's coming here. Did you consider that?
No. No, I didn't. And of course, you're right. That has to be it. Maybe he's coming and he wants me to be here to meet him.
It's a possibility.
It's junk. What's gotten into you, Frank, subscribing to a wild idea like that?
Every idea is wild at first. The world is round, the stars aren't just holes in the sky. A man will stand on the moon. I was right about you. St. John. Voices.
hello. Can I speak to Abby, please?
Oh, yes, yeah. I'll get her. Hang on. Abby? Abby?
Yeah?
Hello. There's a phone call for you.
Hello?
Hello, it's Janet.
Jan, did you find him?
I went to Rome and Paris and all the other places we thought he might be. But he wasn't there. And as far as I can make out, he never was there. Abby, you still there?
Yes, but listen, Jan, I think I might have got it wrong. Doug hasn't been here yet either, so he must be coming.
That's possible.
And I think I know when. Thursday, it's the 14th.
Sorry, I don't understand.
The 14th is Al's birthday. You told me back at school they never missed a birthday together, remember? Well, wouldn't it be just like Doug to turn up then?
Yes.
Listen, can you get down here too, make it a double surprise? You've got the address.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm due to fly back on Thursday night. But if I can swap flights... Okay, I'll try.
Please do. And call me if you think you can make it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye, Jen. Morning.
Morning.
I need to get into town to the bank. Is there any transportation around here?
Why, sure, Frank's got an old truck. We all use it from time to time.
Well, who's just the big car?
The what?
I saw it last night, a big ghost of a car like a Rolls Royce or something.
Oh, it's probably a tourist. They come out here occasionally to look at us. They think it's better than the zoo.
That's funny. I could have sworn I heard it stop right here in the village.
No, lots of rich people around here. We don't sport Rolls Royces, not any longer.
So it's Frank's truck.
His birthday, huh?
Yes. We have time for me to stop and buy him something, don't we?
All the time in the world. His birthday. Well, he never mentioned it.
Probably forgotten. You know how men are.
I hope so. I'll have to get him something, too. You think this'll do?
It's beautiful. Quite remarkable. Someone with such a bad, bad temper could carve something as gentle as this.
It's just people get me mad.
Good morning. I'd like to cash some travelers' checks, please.
Certainly, madam. Sorry, for a moment I thought you were one of the...
One of the what?
I'm sorry. It was the accent. I mistook you for one of the artistic community. A village a few miles away.
Well, it's a matter of...
Rather an odd group of people, actually.
Sorry, I don't think I understand.
What he means is he thinks they're spongers.
Spongers?
Bloodsuckers, leeches, parasites, living off their folks back home, isn't that right?
Would you please sign this one too, madam? How would you like this?
She'd like it quickly.
Thank you, madam.
Cute little place, this, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, has its charms.
There we are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, thank you.
Been a pleasure. Good day.
People do get you awful mad, don't they?
Yeah, it's kind.
Well, life moves just too fast for people around here.
Well, let him fall off. You want the shops?
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Something about those trees.
They're elm trees. All doomed, I'm afraid.
Why?
Dutch elm disease. It's a sort of virus. They'll all die. You coming?
Abby.
No, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just thought I heard somebody. Five trees. And I'd imagine there'd be 6.
There were 6. Until about a year ago, there were 6 trees. They took one down. It was dead. They said it was dangerous. But there were 6 trees.
Hello?
Oh, is Abby there, please?
Sorry, she's out. Who's calling?
An old friend, Janet.
Thanks a lot, Fred.
Just a moment, I think she's back. Abby?
Yeah.
Telephone call.
Who is it?
An old friend, Janet.
Jan? You've just given the game away.
How did I do that?
Because he answered the phone. Al.
Look, I still don't know if I can make it on Thursday. I won't know to the last minute. But if I am coming, I'll be on the 5:30 train, okay?
Uh-huh.
Now, don't meet me. I'll get a cab.
Okay, fine.
Hey, you sure that was Alan on the phone? He didn't sound like his voice.
Well, it was him. And you've ruined our big surprise.
Sorry, Abby. I'll see you Thursday then.
Mm-hmm.
I should be there about 6 o'clock, okay?
Okay, fine. Bye. It was supposed to be a surprise. Just bad luck you had to answer.
How come?
Well, it was Janet. You remember Doug's sister? She's here in England. And I think you might be seeing her soon.
Oh, that's great. When?
Well, Thursday, of course. It would have to be Thursday, if she can make it.
Thursday.
And I think that Doug might be here, too.
Oh, that's great. Abby. It's my birthday Thursday. You thought I'd forgotten. It's my birthday. What's wrong?
Yes, it's your birthday on Thursday.
There really is something wrong, isn't there? What is it?
For a moment, I had the strongest feeling that Doug was here.
Here?
here in the house.
Abby. Abby.
Doug?
Abby. Abby. Abby, what on earth are you doing down here? Abby! Abby!
We've been looking all over for you. You okay? Why'd you run off? Why here?
He needs me. Doug needs me.
How are you feeling now, Abby?
Fine.
That was a crazy thing to do. You know, you were lucky you didn't get pneumonia. Any idea why?
I just needed to be alone for a while.
Oh, I know that feeling. You know, sometimes I just take off anywhere to be alone.
Girl, how long have you known now?
Well, since I came here.
And how well do you know?
What time did you say Janet was arriving?
Oh, the 5:30 train, if she can make it.
Where's Frank?
I don't know, why?
I asked him to rustle up some champagne.
Oh, Alan Smerdon.
I know bourgeois taste, but it's my birthday, and what's a birthday without champagne? Bourgeois or not, I like it.
Oh, I like it too. Abby?
Haircut for this occasion, almost.
Hey, Alan!
It's my birthday. No champagne?
Ah, yes, there is. I'm sorry I'm late.
What, that truck of yours break down again?
That truck of mine never breaks down. May not look much from the outside, but the mechanic's perfect. I tend them every week. Loving care.
Loving is right. If ever Frank has a wild affair, it'll be with an engine. He's the only man I know who can make oil and grease seem centuries.
He's not the only man I know, though.
I was marking out my carving. St. Joan. It's coming along fine. Do you want me to carve you out a birthday party face, eh? Mouth all turned up at the corners, laughing eyes.
Hello, Frank.
You look as though you're waiting for a funeral. Well, it could be the happiest day of your life. Well, it's in the horoscope, written in the wind. You said so yourself. Dougie, whatever his name is, will probably turn up today.
No. Doug isn't going to turn up. Not ever.
Oh, come on now. How can you possibly know that for sure?
I just do, I know. That's all.
How do you know?
I can feel it.
Feelings.
I can see it. I see Doug on fire.
Fire? I brainwashed you. My Joan of Arc stuff is getting to you.
Flames. Flames leaping higher and higher.
Ooh, I won't need so much wood then. to carve you into St. Joan. A sliver this big will do unless you perk up and start taking an interest again.
Well, Jan hasn't arrived, or Doug.
Dougie isn't ever going to arrive. That's the hard, brutal truth, and the sooner you face up to it, the better. You aren't the first girl a man ran out on. Though why he should do that to you?
He didn't run out on me.
Abby, you're deluding, making it harder. You have to accept...
Doug was here, or he's coming here. I've accepted that.
Okay, can't be the first, so it has to be the latter. So when is he coming here, like young Lochinvar, ready to sweep you up on his white charger? I mean, how long do you intend staying around like this?
I don't know. I must go home soon, but I can't. I can't leave him.
Hey, let's have a party!
Champagne! Hey, here's your present. Here's your present, man.
Thank you.
The other guest of honor not here yet, then?
Janet Sadler? No, you're ahead of the game.
She won't arrive.
Is that another psychic feeling or just a wild guess? Janet isn't going to arrive. Explain yourself.
Did I say that?
You certainly did. What do you mean by it?
I don't know. I didn't even know that I said it. Why wouldn't she arrive?
Well, one reason it's after 7 now. She said she was arriving on the 5:30 train if she was coming at all. Isn't that right?
So, the 5:30 was late.
It's a clear evening, no fog, no rail strikes. I doubt that.
And she caught a later one, for God's sakes.
Maybe.
Well, the point is, how long do we wait?
Right.
Well, let's ask Abby. She's the psychic one. Come on, Abby. Concentrate hard on Janet Sadler and tell us when she's going to turn up. Come on, Abby. Concentrate. Come on, Abby. Come on. Is she gonna? Come on, Abby. Tell us what's happening. Concentrate, Abby.
Jody.
Well, it proves the point about the sweet and simple life. And they say we're the ones that freak out.
Really?
Is she feeling any better now?
She's all right. She's asleep.
I think I'm going to turn in for the night.
Well, come on. Still a party. Have a drink.
Right.
It's only just turned 10.
There's beautiful champagne.
How is she?
Oh, she's going to be fine, Frank. Alan, I've still got work to do. Come on.
Sure.
Hey, you want some help?
No, you just enjoy yourself.
Okay. Okay. Who's for cake?
Can you bring me a chicken leg as well?
I thought you had chicken already.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm in.
Why do you always come here? There's nothing to see.
The answer is here.
It's just a chunk of open ground and a few old trees.
6 trees. 6, I can see them clearly. And they were burning. In my dream, they were burning. And Doug was dead right beside me in the car. He was dead.
What are you talking about? What car?
Maybe a dream, a nightmare. The car was a Rolls. Does anyone own a Rolls Royce around here?
A Rolls? No. Abby, you're letting this whole thing get you down, you know?
I saw it. A big ghost of a car. I saw it.
Saw it or dreamt it?
I didn't dream it. It could have run me over.
But who would want to and why?
It's no good, Alan. It can't be opened until it's cool. Not until tomorrow.
Burl, we could...
Alan, if you open that kiln, you'll ruin everything. It'll be the end. I couldn't let you do that.
Burl, the ashes. They're evidence.
Not anymore. Metamorphosis. An act of total creation. Who said only the gods could give immortality? That's all that matters, Alan. The paper says that American group will turn up. Well, they say. Anyway, it'll be fun. Are you going to go, Abby?
3 o'clock.
Well, the rock festival. Well, everybody's going. You're going, aren't you, Abby?
I guess so. How about it, Abby?
No, I don't think I'll go.
Oh, go on, Abby. It'll do you good. It'll be fun.
No, I'll be packing. Well, I can't stay here any longer. I'll be moving on tomorrow.
Well, I hate to lose you, Abby. But I guess you're right. I never did think this was the place for you.
No, I must go. If you want to write that letter to your mother, I'll be happy to take it for you.
Oh, sure. I'll do it before you leave.
Hello! So small, get your ass in. Okay. All right, come on. Okay, man, go, man.
Abby.
Look.
Where'd you get these?
In Al's room. A dream, isn't that what you said, that I dreamt it? Well, that's not all I found. Frank? Frank, where are you going?
Abby. Abby. Abby.
Abby, what are you doing down here? I thought you were packing.
I was right. My feelings were right. Doug was here.
What are you talking about?
That's why I kept seeing that view. 6 trees, 6. Doug hid this and he wanted me to find it. He made me find it.
What is it?
It's a photograph from a university magazine. A clear, sharp photograph. Alan Smerdon, fraternity president.
But are you saying that Alan
is
is
an imposter? Yes.
But why?
$10,000 a month. His allowance, $10,000 a month, every month. That's a life pension some would murder for.
Are you mad?
No, I'm not. It fits. It fits with Doug, don't you see? Doug did come here, unexpectedly, and he saw the man that was posing as Alan. So Alan had to get rid of him. Doug's dead. And Janet?
Abby, this is absurd.
No, it isn't. That man is Alan Smerdon. The man that you know is...
Down here, Alan. I'm afraid she knows.
That's a pity. Just one more day and you would be on your way. Be very quick. Very. Pearl?
Keep out.
You want to try? I never hit a woman before, but then I never met a woman with murder in her before. The police are coming to turn this place over. The place will be crawling with them. Yeah. I didn't mean to scare you.